Hi humans, it is currently 6:40. I don't know if you can see that, but I just got back into town. So I left for work this morning at like 5:45, and then it takes me like an hour and 45 minutes, sometimes 2 hours if it's bad weather, if I'm really tired, to get to work. And then I'm at work for like 10 hours. This is my favorite. I have not gone home yet. I just stopped at my mom's house, which is like 10 or 15 minutes away from where I live. And so I like to do this when I'm too tired to be an adult and cook for myself. So sometimes I stop here to just eat dinner because 1, it's really good. 2, typically really healthy. And 3, it's free. And so everything that's on my plate besides the rice, my mom harvested. So it all came from her garden. Anyways, one thing I wanted to talk about today was I had a client today ask me, how do you know you've developed self-worth? And I thought about that for a second. And I guess for me, when I realized I developed self-worth was when I let go of my fear. And this is like a really strange fear, but like I always had a fear of like not having a lot of people show up to my funeral, because I always thought that like my self-worth was dependent on how many people would show up to my funeral. Because I thought like, oh, quality over quantity, you know, the more people you have at your funeral, the more people that loved you in the lifetime that you lived. When I learned to find self-worth from within, I realized that your self-worth is not dependent on how many people show up to your funeral. I used to care a lot about what people would think if I only had like 5 or 6 people show up to my funeral. But now I just don't care. I would rather have quantity over quality. And I would rather have 5 to 6 people that I really care about show up to my funeral versus 50 to 100 people that are only showing up because they feel like there's an obligation. Well, I'm going to finish up my food. I hope you all have a good night. And don't forget to smell the pine, blow the dandelions,